So we have outside influences trying to keep us from becoming what God ordained us to be. And unfortunately, if you take a seed and plant it in the ground, it will naturally grow up to be what it already was intended to be. If you take a peach seed, which I did, I had a peach and it was a great peach, and I thought, I'm going to see if I can't grow this kind of a peach tree because these are good. I stuck it in the ground and we ate peaches out of it last year. So we took those, yeah, go ahead. That's awesome. God's good. So if you took that peach seed and planted it in the ground, it's impossible for an apple tree to come up, right? The peach seed is going to grow into a peach tree. It just naturally does that. But you know why? Because the peach seed doesn't have other peach trees telling them it's a cat. Okay, I could feel that. It's okay, I'm right. Romans 12:2. Do not be conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. What God wants to do is get us in His Word and get us in His presence so that our mind can be changed so we can see ourselves the way God sees us. Not the way our teachers saw us, not the way our parents saw us, not the way our siblings saw us, not the way, again, I could just go on and on. Be transformed. The world is trying to conform us at an unprecedented rate. They now know algorithms, the things that we're looking for. Have you not realized it yet that you can be talking about something and all of a sudden the next advertisements are about that thing you were talking about? And if you click one time, I'd like to see this knife, you'll get 100 knife advertisements. They're finding algorithms because they want to form you a particular way. They want to fashion you a particular way. Let me tell you a byproduct of being conformed to this world. This is what it looks like. We're all being conformed or transformed one way or the other. What I want to encourage us in is to become all that we were created to be. You know, even the Army's got the right idea. Be all that you can be. Be all that you can be. Find out what it is God has for you to do and work hard at becoming the best at that. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out why I was on this planet and trying to make something really, I thought it was complex. God, why am I here? And He whispered to me, to talk. You see, that's interesting because in my life, talking got me in trouble. It got me spankings. It got me persecuted. I was made fun of by others who couldn't talk. So I spent some time before the Lord, and He had to convince me this is what He has put me here for, to communicate, to talk. And it set me free. But there were all kinds of outside voices telling me to be quiet. I was told most of my life, you got nothing to say that anybody wants to hear. You get on that bus, you keep your voice to yourself, you keep your thoughts to yourself, you go to school, you learn what they're trying to teach you, you get back on that bus, and you come home, you don't have anything to say that anybody wants to hear. So you get born again, you get saved, and God says, I want your voice to go around the world, and you're like, the outside voices tried to convince me to be something less than what God intended for me to be. And He will do the same for you if you will let Him. He'll talk you out of why you are here. Don't be conformed to this world. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, seeing yourself and listening to what the Lord has to say about you. If you hear the voice of God say, I built you to talk, it will change your world if you were meant to talk.